I'm scoring a 99-yard touchdown with every NFL team's fastest player. Beginning things with the Chicago Bears, whose fastest player is Velus Jones Jr. I mean, he's fast and all, but still, how long is it going to take to score a 99-yarder with a 69 overall? Got him lined up in the slot here. Like, I know he's fast and all, but hopefully that 69 overall won't be too much of an issue, which he is kind of clamped there. He has the DB beat. He makes the grab, but we needed about 45 more yards, but at least a promising start. Hopefully the Packers don't have Kayshawn Nixon covering him all day because he's a pretty fast DB in his own right. Not gonna lie, I have him pretty clamped here, so yeah, attempt number 2 is quite the failure. Like, some of the guys today might score 1 or 2 plays, some guys might take 50 plays. I have absolutely no idea. He's wide open, Velus Jones Jr. with the grab, and with that speed, nobody's even gonna come close to catching him. Even though he's a 69 overall, he literally scored the 99-yarder in 3 freaking plays. Now with that, the goal today is to see which team's fastest player can score a touchdown today the fastest. So by default on our leaderboard, Velus Jones Jr. begins things off in first place, but I'm sure this won't last too long. Next team up, Cincinnati Bengals. As you can tell, we are going to go in alphabetical order, but the fastest player on the Cincinnati Bengals is none other than DJ Turner, who I am going to have to convert over to the wide receiver position, which drops his overall down to 44. But when he also combines his acceleration and agility, he's a speed demon, so hopefully he doesn't put up an absolute stinker. With him not knowing how to run routes, we're just sending him straight down the field. And he's gonna actually come down with this. Can't break away, but again, that's a promising start. If they ever run press coverage, he can very well just run straight past the cornerback. Here, contested, the DB wins this rep. So if he doesn't score on this play, by default, he immediately drops to second place no matter what he finishes with. And, oh god, Greg Newsome had him locked down. But eventually, man, I'm telling you, DJ Turner's gonna get past the secondary. It's not gonna be right here because the coverage they're playing, and he's just having no luck. They continue to shade his side, which is definitely not a good thing, and he's not even getting his hand on the ball. Maybe there's a possibility, maybe. Just kidding. They're bringing the safeties up this time, so maybe, just maybe, he can get past the cornerback. Come on, please, a dime. He hit him in stride. He caught the football, but doesn't have that strength to get away from Emerson. God, he has to deal with the safety again here, and he's just having zero luck. Jacob, just throw the ball as far as you can. That was actually great. He's gonna catch it in stride, but freaking Juan Thornhill's forearm knocked him down. Safety's playing up again. Oh man, just please run past the DB. The DB's running the freaking route for him. Had no chance. Heck, maybe one of these guys, it'll take 100 attempts. Who knows at this point?
No! God, please, no! No!
Oh, now they're just fooling with me, man. The Browns defense running man 3 deep, although it's 1-on-1, and he just can't hang on. For some reason, I'm liking this one. I am liking this one, just kidding. I tell you fellas something right now. DJ is not having a good time whatsoever. They're pressing on the outside this play. This might be his best chance yet. Oh my gosh, dude, he actually has separation. Did Jake Browning get enough on it? He's wide open. That finally is going to be a 99-yard touchdown for DJ Turner, which does again by default put DJ in a very distant second place, but for all we know, the man can finish in dead last. So next contestant is going to come from the Buffalo Bills, and the fastest player out of Buffalo is Elam. 93 speed, that's it? Watch him be the first contestant to score on the very first play. DB has him locked up. Man is not having a good time on this route. Again, man, they are literally running the route for him. So it's just not speed that you need. You need some decent route running ability, which the cornerbacks unfortunately don't have. All it takes is that one little lucky break, though. Need to make a miraculous catch, which he absolutely doesn't. At least at this point, DJ Turner had caught a ball or two. And we continue to not have one single catch here from Elam. He's got to make a catch eventually, right? Wrong. Oh my god, he's wide open this time. Can he outrun the DB? Hey, oh my gosh, he got tackled by Dawson Knox. What are we doing? Dawson Knox 100% had Elam over 6.5 attempts. Gosh, the DBs just have him clamped so bad. He finally made a contested catch. Can he possibly squeeze this touchdown in before he reaches the double digits? And it's just not looking good. He can score in the next 6 plays. He still will be in second place somehow. He has a little bit, a minute amount of separation, and he's gonna hang on, but can't get away from the DB. So he's made it to attempt number 10, and he hasn't once got past midfield. Maybe if we throw it on a dime, he's gonna make the grab, get knocked immediately out of bounds. Brother Elam might be the first person to take 100 attempts. And Josh was just not making it any easier on him. This time around, again, has a little bit of separation. Not the greatest of throws, and the DB just swats it away. Just a few more chances not to be in dead last, and he's wide open. He's gonna make the grab. What was the point of that? Like, why didn't we spin inside? Come on, man. You've got to do something good here. Great throw this time around. He's gonna, oh, that DB's just got him clamped. So if he doesn't score on this play, he'll be in sole position of dead last place. And it's just not looking optimal whatsoever. So let's see if he can score before attempt number 20 here. And if Josh can make a good enough throw. He made the throw, but he just can't get away. I don't think he's broken a single tackle yet. Please, bro. Please, please, please surprise us. This 31 is the best cornerback I've ever seen. Brother is literally running the routes for him. Come on, Elam, brother. You do not want to be the first heathen to actually make it to attempt number 20. Made the grab, but that 31 is the greatest tackler I've ever seen. Oh, here you have it, the first attempt number 20 of the day. That's gotta be pass interference of some sort. Come on, make a miss. Please go, Elam. There's some other guys, bad people, bad people. Oh, please, 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 make the grab and run. Run as fast as you can. Run as fast as you can. Thank God. Elam scores on attempt number 21. But unfortunately, that places them in dead last place by quite a bit. Next team to take a shot at things are the Denver Broncos, and their fastest player is Jalen Virgil. I mean, I guess at least he is a natural receiver. Got the man running a deep, deep post, which apparently is completely locked down in triple coverage. He made the catch. There's just no way. I am not believing that just happened. Brother, this 100% deserves first place in the standings. Now, Jalen Virgil officially hops into first place, and I know it's impossible to score in any less than one attempt. So if we do end with multiple players scoring in just one play, we'll do a tiebreaker to get the ultimate winner. Next up, we have the Cleveland Browns, whose fastest player is Marquise Goodwin, a veteran player well known to have blazing speed. We're going to run the same exact concept here that we ran with Jalen Virgil to see if he can score on play number 1 again. I mean, it's not looking too good. He's not in triple coverage this time. He's going to make the grab, but he can't break away like Virgil did. But if Flacco can throw this ball about 90 yards, he has a chance. Double coverage, yeah. To tie for second place again, double coverage, absolutely zero chance. If Joe can throw this ball far enough, the safety tracked it pretty well. He's going to make the grab. Marquise Goodwin to the house, which does officially slide Goodwin into third place. Our sixth contestant of the day is going to come from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, whose fastest player is rookie Trey Palmer. Honestly, might be the best receiver we've used today, so hopefully that translates into a quick 99-yarder. We're just going to send our guy directly down the seams, which first place not looking too good. Gonna have to chunk it into double coverage, and no miraculous play here. Again, this is going to take an absolute prayer, which he made the catch. Part of me actually likes this setup a little bit, although the safety's back there causing havoc, and Palmer just gets the ball swatted away from him. But if I actually let him run that choice route, didn't even cut in, so I'm gonna have to chunk it deep once again, and no luck. Will he ever actually cut in on his choice route? Not here. Again, double coverage. The seams are actually working fantastic. I was about to say they weren't working at all, but they're absolutely working fantastically. Which scoring within 5 attempts is good enough to put Trey Palmer in 4th place. Now, contestant number 7 is going to come from the Arizona Cardinals, which I have a pretty good idea is Mr. Hollywood Brown with his 97 speed. Now, we got Mr. Hollywood running himself a deep post route, which might actually be open play number 1. He's going to make the grab, and boys, we officially have a tie for first place. And as a reminder again, the tiebreakers will come at the end. Let's see if our 8th contestant, who will come from the Los Angeles Chargers, let's see if they can force a 3-way tie at first. Fastest player on this roster is Darius Davis, the young rookie. We have our guy running a deep, deep post here, and Justin Herbert with his arm strength maybe can throw it far enough for him to run underneath it. Oh God, he's got Patrick Surtain covering him. There's no way! We have ourselves a three-way tie for first place. The young rookie primary punt returner just scored on Patrick freaking Surtain. Heck, at this point, let's see if our ninth contestant from the Chiefs can make for a four-way tie at first place. Now, honestly, I have no idea who this is going to be. Mecole Hardman. 96 speed, 92 agility, 96 acceleration. I think he could do some damage with old Patrick Mahomes as his QB. Gonna try hitting him once again with another relatively deep post. Coverage is pretty solid here. And we're not scoring on attempt number 1 this go around. Maybe on attempt 2 though. And we had to get the ball off fast, and that just never was gonna work. Honestly, they just got him clamped pretty freaking hard right now. Safety played a little up this time, so maybe, just maybe, Patrick Mahomes. Are you serious? Maybe this time. And Patrick Mahomes just threw it to Brandon Staley over there on the sideline. This could be it. Just kidding. What the frick happened? Like, I gotta throw this, and he's gonna have to make a couple men miss, and he didn't. Come on, make the grab. Make one man miss, you heathen. Cole, I need you to make a play here, brother. This could be it. Oh, I couldn't fit it in there. And they're just playing so far back now. He's gonna have to moss on him, which he does, and Mecole Hardman finally is going to score a 99-yard touchdown, but it took quite a while. That puts him all the way down in 7th place. Contestant number 10 is going to hail from Indianapolis, and that contestant is going to be Ameer Speed. That's kind of funny, very ironic. Let's see what Speed can do with his 95 speed. Doesn't bode well for him that he is only a 35 overall wide receiver, but heck, maybe he has the heart to come in first place. Actually, big time rooting for our guy here, because how funny would it be for a guy named Speed to win a competition about speed? I'd like to give a massive shout out to Upside for sponsoring today's video. Upside is an incredible app for anyone who buys gas, groceries, or dines out. I get cash back on every purchase, which is a massive dub. To get started, you can download the free Upside app and use my promo code RBT to get 25 cents back for every gallon on your first tank of gas. I mean, you can see all of these offers that are available to me. You can claim one and then just pay like you normally would, and simply follow the steps in the app, and then you get paid. You can earn up to 3 times more cash back with Upside than you would compared to credit card rewards or loyalty programs, and you are able to cash out at any time to your bank account, to your PayPal, or you can get e-gift cards for Amazon and other brands. And also, it is a dub that Upside doesn't sell your personal information to third parties. Personally, not a fan at all when that happens, and Upside does have a 4.8 rating on the App Store, and earning their users hundreds of dollars a year is probably a big reason why. Again, you can get started by downloading the free Upside app by clicking the link in the description box below, and use my promo code RBT for an extra 25 cents off of every gallon on your first tank of gas. How funny would it be for a guy named Speed to win a competition about speed, and he's gonna go up and make the grab? There's just no way, dude. He's a 35 overall receiver. I'm telling you, man, just sometime life writes the story on its own, and I'm telling you, my current favorite is Mr. Speed. I cannot believe there is already a 4-way tie for first place. Now let's see what sort of display our 11th contestant from the Commanders can put on, which that contestant is going to be Emmanuel Forbes or Curtis Samuel. Well, that's tough because they have about the same average of agility and acceleration. I'll just give the tiebreaker to the receiver. Let's see what we can cook up here. Gonna have to outrun that DB, which he might actually. There's just absolutely no way this happens again, right? 29. Oh no, 29. Oh, he makes a tackle. Another broken tackle. What the frick? Brother, this might actually be the best individual effort of the entire day. Curtis is a happy boy, which now makes for a 5-way tie at first place. Elam's got to be a sad boy right now. Now, our 12th contestant today is gonna hail from the Dallas Cowboys, and their fastest player, I think, is a defender. No, it's KaVontae Turpin, who apparently isn't important enough to have a face dumb game. Now, surely that won't happen again, right? Surely. He's clamped right now. He's going to get stopped by the DB, isn't he? He's going to make the grab, and Bradbury made a last-second tackle to keep from another player scoring on the first attempt. So how about the second attempt here? They blitz their safety, so... Oh, God, who's still back there? Is that Bradbury? He's gonna knock the ball down, moving on to attempt 3. The Eagles are going wild right now with their blitzes. They're going wild with their coverages too. James Bradbury is all over him, and there's just absolutely zero chance there. Dak about got sacked, so I just had to heave this bad boy deep, and Turpin is going to allow the freaking DB to pick it off. Going on to attempt number 5. If Dak can lead him here, if he can lead him, oh man, what a play there from Blankenship. Again, absolutely clamped, and we just have no chance. If we can get a good enough throw from Dak here, he just doesn't even put his hands up. Make a play, brother, I'm begging. Gosh dang it, dude. Whoever teaches these DBs how to swat the ball, give them a raise. Now they're running man 3 deep against us. The DB again is running the goddamn route, and it's just never in a million years gonna happen there. Well, they blitzed the entire city of Venezuela on that play. Dak somehow just did just a disaster. Don't count those because it's not really the receiver's fault or anything. So this is attempt number 10. Turpin, oh my gosh, can Dak throw the ball just a little bit further? That's a touchdown. Maybe a bullet pass instead? Nothing is working. Dak, I'm begging, dude. Can you just throw the ball a little bit further? This right now, brother, is an absolute disaster. I'm just gonna have to heave it deep. Dak had to avoid a sack. Maybe he can make a play on it or not. Please, brother, please. Jesus! Make a play for once. Or don't. Oh, if he scores in this play, that's gonna be hilarious. And I don't think he's made a catch yet, has he? Please, please, gosh! Well, unfortunately for Turpin, he's only the second contestant today to make it to attempt number 20. Hopefully, he doesn't come in last place because he scores in this play or just not. If he doesn't score in this play, our guy is in sole position of last place. This has just been an absolute stinker, and it just continues. Please? What happened? I mean, what do you even call that? Brother, I'll tell you something right now. I'm sure all the Eagles fans out there surely wish their freaking secondary played like this in real life all year. Here they go blitzing the entire country of Venezuela again. Come on, please, catch it in stride. Turpin finally, thank God, on attempt number 25. Poor fella's now in sole position of last place. Now, contestant 13's a big one because he's coming from the Miami Dolphins, and there's no point in even sorting here. It's Tyreek Hill. Now, I think it's fair to say every single one of us will be shocked if Tyreek doesn't make the finals, but he has to score on this play. So we're going to chunk a deep to him. One-on-one. He's got some separation. What? Oh no, dude, the Tua slander is gonna continue. He was so open with separation, but it hit off the freaking DB's helmet. Surely he'll score on play number 2, right? Surely. Yeah, dude, look at that. I cannot believe Tyreek Hill's not gonna make it to the finals. That puts Tyreek Hill at his 99 speed in 6th place. Now, contestant 14 comes from Philadelphia, and that contestant will be Quez Watkins with 97 speed. Gonna send Quez on a deep post that scored on the first play earlier. I just gotta get rid of it. Oh my gosh, hit him in stride. Oh, why'd you die for it? Gosh, if Jalen hits him in stride, dude, that's a touchdown. Maybe this time around, Quez Watkins, touchdown on play number 2. And I feel pretty bad that he didn't score on play number 1, but hey, the rules are the rules. So at least that puts Quez in good company being tied in 6th place with Tyreek Hill. Now, contestant 15 comes from the Atlanta Falcons, and that contestant is going to be Scott Miller with 95 speed. Will Compton will be all over him. Now, again, we're gonna give old Scotty Miller a deep post, which is wide open. We're gonna have Scotty Miller, bearing anything crazy. Number 1's not gonna catch him. We have ourselves, once again, another contestant that scores on the very first play. So that now gives us 6 contestants tied for first place, who technically are gonna make it to the finals. Now, our halfway point with contestant 16 is coming from the Niners, and that'll be Danny Gray. That's just not what I expected. Gonna give old Daniel an opportunity to run a post route here. No play action this time, which maybe he can make a play or not. Maybe attempt number 2 will be a little bit better. Decent little throw there from Brock, but not quite far enough. Brock avoided a sack, but oh gosh, that's gonna take an absolute miracle to come down with that. Maybe we can split those DBs. He makes the catch for the first time, but gets knocked down by Love. This could be the one, fellas. This is easily gonna be the one on attempt number 5. Danny Gray about choked there. He definitely about choked, but he does score a touchdown in a respectable amount of attempts, which crazy enough, scored a 99-yarder in 5 plays is only good enough to tie Daniel for 11th place. Now, Mr. Contestant number 17's coming from the New York Giants, and that bad boy is gonna be Deonte Banks or Jalen Hyatt, and I think with these agility and acceleration ratings, I think you gotta go with Deonte Banks, actually. First corner we've had to convert to receiver in quite a while, and 52 overall is respectable in comparison to how low some of the other corners that were converted to wide receiver ended up being. I have Deonte Banks running a deep post here, which is safety's backtracking, which isn't good for Deonte. He makes the catch. Oh, there was potential there. See if this time we can get a little bit further down the field. One-on-one, he's gonna go up and make the catch again. Bro, convert him to wide receiver in real life. This could be a good thing. Looks like they're blitzing everybody, so I made sure to max protect. So let's see what we can cook up here. This could be good. This could be good for Deonte, and he's just not going to catch the ball, so that sort of sucks. Let's make your fellow cornerbacks proud here, Deonte. Tyrod, does he have the arm strength? I think he does. Deonte, easy money all day, not getting caught. Scored in 4 attempts. That's respectable. Which, unfortunately, for Banks, is only good enough to tie for 10th place. Contestant 18's coming out of Jacksonville, and that contestant's gonna be Chris Claybrooks. And I'm not gonna lie, I have never heard of this guy in my entire life. We were close to having to use our first running back, which is kind of wild to me. We've not had one contestant at the running back position yet. Maybe we will later. And wow, Christopher's actually a 60 overall wide receiver, which I think is the highest rated converted corner yet, higher than Deonte Banks. So we're gonna see what this man can do if we just send him straight down the field with that speed. Got him in double coverage, but I've seen crazier plays made today, and we're not seeing a crazy play here on the first attempt. Again, man, they're just running the freaking route for him. It's gonna take a miracle, and no miracles here. All right, so now that they're blitzing their safeties, there's a little potential here if I max protect. Now, if our protection holds up, we should have a good shot. He's got separation. Come on, Lawrence, hit him in stride, makes the grab. Nelson, he missed. Claybrooks to the house, literally in just 3 attempts. Now, contestant 19 is going to help from the New York Jets, and that contestant is going to be who? He's a 45 receiver, which, is pretty stinky. Hopefully this route combo isn't a complete failure, because I'd love to see a guy with the name of Javelin be successful, because that's just actually freaking kind of sick, and he just dropped the first pass. I actually hit him right in the hand, so that sucks. Well, unfortunately, we won't have Javelin and speed in the finals, and he might come in last place at this rate. Hopefully third time can be a charm here. Had to get the ball off a little early. That's pass interference! Which brings up a great point. Am I the only person that's been playing Madden lately and have noticed crap like this happening so often and like in-game they never even call pass interference? Dumb game. Gave our boy Javelin a free pass. That was pass interference. That attempt didn't count. Maybe so this time around, third time's a charm. It happened again, didn't it? I mean, he stopped him again. Like, what a dumb game. I'm not gonna let Javelin be cheated. This is still attempt number 3, and this time around, my friends, he's gonna make the grab, and he's gonna score a 99-yarder. It would have happened on the first real third attempt if he didn't get interfered every freaking time. So if we don't count the 2 attempts where he was clearly interfered against, that places Javelin tied for 9th. Now we've made it to contestant 20, which comes from Detroit, and that contestant's gonna be Jameson Williams with his 98 speed, one of the fastest players in the league. But can he actually join the other psychos in first place? I think Jameson's best ability is just to run straight, so that's what we're gonna do here, and he might actually score the first play. Jameson Williams, 98 speed, the DB dives and misses, and Jameson Williams will be advanced into the finals, which means we now have 7 players tied for first place. It's gonna make for one heck of a freaking tiebreaker. Contestant 21 comes from the Green Bay Packers, and that's gonna be Christian Watson, who I think has a ton of potential for this competition. So again, I'm just gonna let Christian Watson run straight down the field. Actually has quite a bit of separation here. He's gonna make the grab, but can't get away from Kyler Gordon. So surely here on the second attempt, right? He didn't even catch it. Oh, this time, easy money all day long. Christian Watson, that's probably the second easiest touchdown we've scored all freaking day. Which unfortunately for Christian is only good enough to be tied for 10th place with 3 other players. Contestant 22 comes out of Carolina. Now their fastest player is Dante Jackson with 95 speed. 94 excel and acceleration too. So he might be a little bit of a beast. Still always a challenge though, when when you're a 45 overall receiver. We're going to try and hit him with one of those deep double posts. Unfortunately, it's going to be a double coverage, and he's going to come down with it. There's just no way. AJ Terrell, there's just no way. Dante Jackson scored on the very first play. Despite their low overalls at receiver position, I'm telling you, some of these cornerbacks are coming out with a freaking vengeance. That now means we have 8 players tied for first place. Contestant 23 comes out of New England, and that contestant is going to be Tyquan Thornton, dude. Of course it is. Since it's what he does best in real life, I'm just going to send Tyquan Thornton in a straight line. Unfortunately, I think he has Jalen Ramsey covered him. He has separation though, and Jalen goes up and knocks it down. Surely he's gonna beat Jalen Ramsey deep eventually, although this play looks like an absolute freaking disaster. See if he can beat him deep this time. He's got separation again. He's gonna make the grab, and Jalen tackles him immediately. Just throw it far enough, Bailey, and Tyquan will run under it. Not on this freaking play. Eventually, he's gotta beat even Jalen Ramsey deep. And he beat him on this play. Jalen Ramsey went up to make a play. He didn't make it. Tyquan Thornton did and scores his 99-yarder on his 5th attempt, which unfortunately for him is only good enough to tie for 17th place. Contestant 24 is coming from the Raiders, and it's going to be Jacorian Bennett with 96 speed and 97 agility, which unfortunately for Jacorian only makes him a 44. Going back to our roots of calling a deep post route, which if he has enough underneath this, is he going to catch this? Oh, what a play. Oh, at this rate to try and tie for what, 10th place? If he can muster enough underneath that, there's potential. He's going to make the grab. But again, a forearm tackle got him down. Oh, gosh. Derwin James is back there to ruin the day. Derwin James is not making this easy on us. Oh, gosh. Derwin James is back there with a red X underneath his body. So I feel like we're kind of screwed right now. I mean, I just don't like our chances. Hopefully, Derwin James is covering somebody else here. But unfortunately, there's 3 Chargers back there. Like, what are we supposed to do? Okay, so this time, they look like they're bringing a safety blitz, so he might be in good luck here. Please, bro. Aiden. Hit him in stride. Finally, dude. 99-yarder from Jacorian, which sucks for him because that places him in 20th. Contestant 25 is going to come from the Rams, and that's going to be either Puka Nacua or Tutu Atwell, and I think you got to give that to Tutu. Running the back with another deep post. Although, really don't like our chances here in attempt number 1, so the best he can do now is 9th place. Let's see what we got here, and it hit him in the hands and he dropped it. Oh gosh, I don't know about this one. Yeah, 3 DBs back there ruining our day. Come on, Tutu, please, brother. He makes the grab, but Tutu isn't the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to break many tackles. All right, Matthew Stafford being... what in the world? What just happened? Yeah, dude, Puka had to have had the over. Oh, great. Basically quadruple coverage there. Please, brother, please hang on to this. Gosh, dang it, you're ruining my life. Oh, this would be clean. Why'd you stop your route, you weirdo? Brother, he stops running his route. I have to throw it like way too early, and it's just not gonna work. Again, what do you know? 15 DBs back there. Hit him in the hands. Brother should have caught that. Like, what do you mean? I am so tired with this play call, so I'm just gonna send him deep. And the 49ers have got to have the greatest defense of all time because their safeties are everywhere around the ball. Oh, great. There they go again, running man 3 deep because they know exactly what we're calling every single play. I'd be lying if I didn't say I expected Tutu to score a lot quicker than this. At least he's one-on-one this time. Does it make a difference? Come on, brother. Please, for once, make a play. It hit him in the hands again. He just freaking dropped it. Please, 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 please. Oh, please, Tutu, I'm begging you, dude. He made the catch. Please, please, please. Thank God, dude. Can't believe it took 17 attempts with Tutu Atwell, which puts the poor guy in 23rd place. So contestant 26 is coming from the Baltimore Ravens, and I am so intrigued whether or not Lamar Jackson is the fastest player on his team. And if he is, we're going to keep him at the quarterback position, and of course he is. So we're actually just going to simply run QB power out of the back of his own end zone, and hopefully it's effective. Broke off a tackle, broke off a second. Like, what are we supposed to do there? So hopefully attempt number 2 is at least a little bit better. Come on, cut to the other side. Oh, we got so lucky, dude. On attempt number 2, unless somebody catches up to him. He's got 96 speed. There's no way. The 30, the 20. That was kind of a miracle, an absolute miracle, but I will 100% take that for Lamar. And it does suck, but even with that incredible touchdown, that was only good to be tied for 9th place. Now our 27th speedster of the day comes from the Saints, and that young fella is gonna be Rashid Shaheed with his 95 speed. Again, I'm just gonna let Shaheed run in a straight freaking line. Whether or not he can score in the first place, got a little bit of separation. He's gonna make the catch and get knocked down. Maybe attempt number 2, he won't get tackled by a singular forearm. If he even makes the catch here, which he doesn't. Come on, get a little bit of separation. I think the throw wasn't good enough. Yep. Oh, great. We got the DB running his route for him, which just doesn't make it easy on Rashid. Come on, please, please hit him in stride. Shaheed makes the catch and again gets knocked down by a single goddamn forearm. Had to get throw off. It's actually a really, really good throw this time around. Shaheed makes the catch. And finally, on attempt number 6, Shaheed scores, which puts the poor guy in 21st place, as we have our 28th contestant coming from Seattle, and we're starting to come down to the wire, so it's going to be interesting to see if we have anybody else tie for first place to make it into the finals. But the Seahawks contestant is going to be Tariq Woolen with 98 speed. I'm not going to lie, kind of forgot about him for a second, which I guess 55 overall is kind of respectable for a converted corner. So again, I think I'm just going to send Tariq on a straight line. Best thing to do with the cornerbacks that really can't run routes. Hopefully with the speed, he can just run past this guy, and I think he did. Tariq Woolen, play number 1, is going to score a touchdown. And this, once again, is another player to be tied in first place. That means as of now, 9 different players are making it to the final. Now, who's going to be contestant 29 from the Steelers? Calvin Austin with his 95 speed and 96 excel. We got Calvin again running this deep, deep post, which he is one-on-one with Marlon Humphrey, unfortunately, who's going to swat the ball down and ruin his life. Maybe attempt number 2 will be a little bit better to him. Although, again, looks like the safeties know exactly what he's running. Come on, eventually he's got to come down with a play, right? The problem is he's just so short. Oh, he got a ton of separation. Please, dude. Where did Kyle Hamilton come from to ruin the day? Please, bro, get there, get there, get there. I hate Marlon Humphrey. I'm a Marlon Humphrey hater. Oh, please. Oh, please. Oh, please. Oh, please. Thank God. Finally, Calvin Austin on attempt number 6 scores, which again, unfortunately for him, is only good enough to tie for 22nd place. Coming down to the wire with contestant number 30 coming out of the Houston Texans, which is going to be Derek Stingley Jr. with 93 speed, which 60 overall receiver is super respectable. If he scores on the first attempt with 93 speed, he would probably be one of the slowest in the final round, and at least he doesn't have to worry about that. Come on, get over the DB. Oh, not quite. Come on, Derek, get there. He makes the grab, and he just can't break the second tackle. Please, 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 get your hand on it. Gosh, CJ Stroud overthrew him. Looks like they're blitzing here, which could be good if he gets there. Please, Derek makes the grab, and on attempt number 5, he's going to break away and finally scores 99-yarder, which hilariously is only good enough to place them in 19th. With only a couple contestants remaining now before we make it our way to the final round, we'll see if a few more players can get there. Now, my Titans contestant is going to be Caleb Farley. Without a 50 overall, still probably would have made for one of the best Titans receivers in the past 3 years because they've been so bad. Just sending Caleb here on a straight freaking line, and he's got the DB beat if he can break the tackle afterwards, which he doesn't. Pretty promising start, though. Will Levis threw it off his back foot, and yeah, that's just never in a million years gonna work. What in the world was that? And how in the world did that work? Funny enough, Caleb Farley, number 3, scores in 3 attempts, which it is wild to me that scored a 99-yarder in just 3 plays is only good enough for 13th place. And the last chance for a contestant to make it to the final round from the Vikings is going to be Kanane. I don't even know how to say that. Which, yo, dude, for the first time today, we actually get to use a running back, which I think the best course of action here is just to run inside zone and hope we get lucky. And we only needed about 90 more yards on that first play. At this rate, we're hoping he just doesn't come in last place, which is a huge hole here. I mean, with even such a nice run, like, not even close to fulfilling the objective. Now up the middle, can follow some blocks here. One man to beat. Another man to beat. Oh, come on. Ugh. Tip 4. Definitely a solid run, but we can't even crack the 20. Huge hole. but just not enough freaking blockers. The outside, just absolutely no chance. Big hole, come on, hold your blocks, please. That was a horrible attempt at a block. And we eventually have to score, right? Please, one man to beat. Please, please break the tackle. Thank God, please, nobody catch up to me. I think we're good from here. 8 attempts it took to score a 99-yard touchdown with our first running back of the day. Which, valiant effort and all, but taking 8 attempts has him tied for 26th place. Which, before we head into the finals, this, my friends, is your final scoreboard. 9 contestants tied for first after scored on their first attempt, with Kavontae Turpin in dead last place, with it taking him 25 attempts. But now officially time for the finals with these 9 heathens. One of these 9 will ultimately end up today's champion, which first up in the finals we have Jalen Virgil with his 94 speed, which to make the finals as fair as humanly possible, every receiver is going to run the same route. They literally are just going to run straight down the field in a straight line. Can he score again? On the very first attempt, he's going to make the grab, but can't break away. Surely here on play number 2, right? Wrong. Now the Cardinals are running man 3 deep against them, which we still should be good here, potentially, or not. Having a little bit more trouble here running in a straight line, Jalen is. I think he has enough separation this time. Oh, the last second he got his hands on it. Just throw it far enough, Jarrett. Come on. Jalen is 100% struggling with this straight line nonsense. Can he just get enough separation here? He does. He actually drops the ball. Surely, eventually, our man is going to break through, but it's not here. Already on the 8th freaking attempt here, man. Let's see. See if he can do it here. How did the DB get ahead of him? Surely, after scoring the very first attempt before, he's not going to take it to double digits. Well, I was wrong. Surely 10 attempts is not going to be enough to win this. At this point, he's just playing for pride. And if he can break away, yes, he does. That was close. But it takes him 10 attempts, but finally Jalen is on the board. So by default, as of right now, he's in first place, but I really highly doubt that's going to last for too long. Surely Hollywood with his 97 speed will perform a little bit better. Let's see if Hollywood could be the first one in the finals to score on his very first attempt, which would be pretty freaking impressive at this point, which... coverage is too good. That was so close, actually. Yeah, the DB's running the freaking route for him here, and he's still gonna get underneath it. What just happened? Can anybody explain to me why he went out of bounds there? He might have just screwed himself out of being today's champion. I mean, all there is to do is continue to try, and he just doesn't make the grab. Oh, great, again, they're running the freaking route for him, so just, again, heave it deep. Maybe he makes the grab and he's gonna get away this time. So Hollywood Brown scores on his 4th attempt, which as of now is good enough to climb into first place. But again, I feel like somebody's gonna perform a little bit better. Let's see if that someone can be the young rookie Darius Davis. Let's see how Mr. Davis can run in a straight line. If he's got a little separation, he's gonna make the grab. And for the first time in the finals, we have a player score on the very first attempt. So in today's video so far, this guy has ran 2 routes and scored 2 99-yard touchdowns, which obviously puts him in the first place for now. But again, there always could be another tiebreaker, and maybe it could be Mr. Amir Speed to get it done, because like I just swear it's too poetic with his last name. So technically we're at the point where if you don't score in your very first play, you're eliminated from the competition. So what does Mr. Amir Speed have up his sleeve here? Has a little separation, and the DB ruins his freaking day. Which the second attempt, he finally made the catch. His problem right now is he just cannot get off of press coverage for nothing. He keeps making the catch every time. He just can't get away. Again, man, like the DBs are just all over him. Wow, that just was a terrible throw. Maybe he's got the separation and he dove for the ball instead of just catching it in stride. How did he score in the first attempt in the first round? Can you please just get a little separation? That's just a garbage throw. Please. Finally, dude, caught it in stride. It only took 10 attempts, which unfortunately for him ties him in 3rd place currently. Let's see if Curtis Samuel in his 94 speed can be the one to create another tiebreaker. Again, man, has to score in this first attempt or he's pretty much eliminated. He's gonna make the grab and go down. That's brutal. Attempt 2 wasn't any better. Oh, maybe... he's gonna catch it in stride, break away, break 2 tackles, Curtis Samuel, thank God. Oh, God, I'm scared. I'm actually kind of scared about this. He's finally gonna score on his 3rd attempt, but even scored in just 3 attempts at this point is only good for 2nd place. Maybe one of Will Compton's favorite players will be the one to take us into the next round. He got pressed and didn't get a lot of separation. A good throw, he makes the catch and goes down. He's getting absolutely clamped over there. That's a really good throw. He's gonna make the grab, and how brutal. He scores on play number 2. But even though that was impressive, again, it's only good for 2nd. Is rookie Darius Davis really gonna win this thing? Although I have a sneaky suspicion here that old James could be the one to force another round. Technically for Williams, this is a 4th down and 99 to win the Super Bowl. Oh, he's gotta make a play on a DB, not a lot of separation, and he does not come down with it. And doesn't really even have a chance here on the 2nd play. Well, 3rd time was a charm, but in this case, it's definitely not really a charm, because all that does is tie him for measly 3rd place. Surely Dante Jackson has no chance, right? Score here or absolutely nobody cares about your performance. Gotta send it deep. He has a little separation. Dante Jackson, he goes down. And Dan Campbell's wanting to fight us for some reason. 2nd attempt wasn't any better. Maybe he makes the grab. The forearm, the goddamn forearm's enough to get a 190-pound man down. Jesus. I mean, he's got to have the strongest forearm in the history of the universe. Why? This is stupid. Finally, 7th time is a charm, but really, Dante, nobody cares, because that only puts you in 6th place. If Tariq Woolen doesn't score on this play, rookie Darius Davis is the champion. The biggest play of the entire day, the throw. Tariq Woolen makes the grab and he gets tackled. He scores on the very next play, but at this point, who even cares? As young buck, Darius Davis is officially today's champion. As you have your official final round standings, I have to admit, never in a million years did I think this guy was gonna be crowned champion, but absolutely well deserved. Definitely a little shocked it wasn't somebody like 99 speed Tyreek Hill to take the crown, but heck, might be perfect, because with those bolts, I think this guy can officially claim the nickname Flash. Now, hopefully you enjoyed that enough to subscribe to the channel, and if you did, you can click right here to watch another video where I score a 99-yard touchdown with every quarterback in the NFL.